Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second part of this week's Copenhagen Dreaming. We've just had a pretty amusing scene involving a certain parental unit of Jonas's.
My face still hurts.
But it does in fact become the next day.
Okay.
And as the day begins, Charlie.
Yes.
Have you spent the night alone, or has she stayed over?
Charlie has not spent the night alone.
Okay, she has been staying over, no problem. She asks you the next day if she basically says, why don't you come and visit us at the, I can guarantee that you will have safe passage all the way to the Shadow Court and back. So why don't you come and visit us tonight? You might see something that will teach you something. Just saying.
You know what? Let me see. I don't know how my day is looking right now because.
That's no problem.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
But if I'm free tonight, I will.
Sure. Send me a message.
No problem.
Right. No problem about the food spilling thing. We can say it's right now. Agnes and August's players are not present because they've had a slight kitchen accident. Anyway, so yeah, she's good with that, and gives her a kiss and heads off. And at Jonas's place. You wake up. There are pancakes for breakfast.
Nice.
Your mom has made pancakes, and she's in a really good mood, and because basically the whole you actually decided to come home last night, and when you get up, she asks, so are we going over to Sonny's place today?
I mean, I'm going to meet with him later today, so I can ask him, and then we could go tonight, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah, I have got to do the whole adult thing of actually holding down a job so that, you can have pancakes in the morning and such like, because, boring parental duties, bleh.
Thank you for adulting so I don't have to.
Yeah, eventually I'm going to sit there and whine at you.
No, you're far too dignified.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, why don't you? That's Echo, by the way.
We can swap for a day. We can swap for a day. You go and do my job, and I go do your boyfriend.
Mom.
Hey, all right. I'll go and do adulting.
Besides, I'm not qualified to teach at your level or teach at all.
No, you're not. But I'm pretty sure that my boss would probably take one look at you when you came in, and he would die laughing from the attempt, and then he'd let you have a go at it anyway, just the once.
Huh. Wonder what kind of fun things you could do with a class of students.
If I say that, I'm gonna lose my job.
Not like that, Mom!
I mean, I wish we were all there so I could say something.
Why don't you adult and which day is it, Joan?
It's Monday.
And this coming weekend, I'll make pancakes for you.
That sounds good. We can enjoy ourselves a little before you have to head back to school.
Yeah, that sounds good. I hope I don't get you as a teacher. That'd be awkward.
I don't actually think that's going to happen because again, boss man has basically said that won't happen because he doesn't think the two of us in the same room at the same time. I think his exact wordings wording was, the school will not remain standing if it happens.
Yeah, he must be fun at parties.
You have no idea.
I kind of hope Sunny isn't in the same class then, and then she ends up having Sunny instead. That could be hilarious.
Can't you, I don't know, cheer him up or something?
I could, but I'd lose my job.
This pesky job thing, huh?
Yeah, it's really annoying. Oh well, you'd better go and do whatever. You go and do whatever it is you do that I'm not allowed to know about because teenagers.
Well, I promise I'll tell you one day. When you're old and grey and...
So basically you just pulled the when you're older on me.
Oh yeah.
Those are the last pancakes I'm making you for a while.
No, but seriously, I'll tell you about it if it becomes relevant.
Yeah, okay, sure. We'll see.
Mom, I made him pregnant. I don't know what happened.
You know what? I think Jonas says that. I'll tell you about it if I make him pregnant.
Yeah, you'd better, because I'm going to insist on having a say in the child rearing. Say, wait, what again? Have you gone and impregnated your boyfriend and not told me?
No, I don't even have a boyfriend.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
I will. You go be an adult now.
She goes and does the adulting.
And Jonas gets ready to leave and meet the others.
Right, so you guys were all meeting up at the yeah. Oh no, there's one more thing that happens actually. Agnes
isn't back yet.
Oh, she isn't back yet. All right, in that case, that will wait a little bit.
If you like, there's something I can do with
sure.
Jasmine.
Sure, let's hear it.
Like I said in the break, she needs to pick. She has a bone to pick with her own mum.
Okay.
So you used to imagine that over the breakfast table, she's like, she's finally remembered, and they're just there with, there's Jasmine, there's Alma, there's Naresh, and then almost out of nowhere, it's like, oh yeah, it was a nice morning, looking forward to the day, and then out of nowhere, Jasmine says, I can't believe you gave Sunny a copy of the Kama Sutra.
What, he asked?
You could have at least told me.
He's an artist.
But don't just go behind my back with my friends like that.
I didn't expect that he would actually try anything with you.
He hasn't.
Then what's the problem?
The fact that you didn't tell me. I mean, if you wanted to use it, that's
do I
fine.
need to ask your permission to buy a new pair of shoes as well?
Well, I'll get back to you on that one.
I mean, it's, my things. I should be allowed to lend them to people if I feel like it.
It's my friends. I should like that. My mum should inform me if she's giving my friends things that they can then hold over me later and embarrass me in perfectly awkward moments.
The Kama Sutra is a piece of world literature, I will have you know.
It's smut. It's what it is.
It is a very instructional text that generations have had much use of.
So it is historically important smut. It is smut nonetheless.
As she looks across the table to your father and says, when did we raise a conservative?
Oh, that's going too far. That is going too far, Mum.
You are old enough to know what sex is. It should not embarrass you.
Not the sex thing. It's just Sunny has enough ways to embarrass me when we're out doing what we do. I don't need you helping him.
Outdoing what you do? You really are making a good case for yourself here. You know that, right?
We have study groups. We don't get down on anything, Oh,
no, I should hope not.
As if I'd tell you if I was.
You could. I should hope that you would at least bring him home and introduce him.
Well, of course, but that's besides the point.
Your whole point was that I'm not allowed to lend my things to one of your friends.
Yes.
Right. Hereby noted, hereby ignored.
Just have to keep an extra eye on you. You're sneaking things to them. You do it just to torment me. I know you do. Don't deny it.
Me? Torment you? No. I leave that to your father. He's suddenly sitting there looking like the deer in the headlight.
Yeah.
Like, what, me?
Jasmine looks over at him, and then she looks back over and puts her hand, over one side of her mouth to make it look like she's trying to prevent her dad from hearing it, and just says, "I think you've made a very good choice with letting him do that. He's not very well qualified."
I can make life horrible on you. Wait, that came out wrong.
See what I mean? I love you, Dad. You just, at least I know where I get my awkwardness from.
Thank you, I think.
Oh, you're lovely.
You do remember, by the way, don't you, that you do still have, we kind of need you in the restaurant from time to time.
Yes, of course. When would you like me in next?
Tonight, preferably.
Tonight. I will see what I can do. I will try and be there, and if I can't, I'll find a way to get in contact with you about what's going on.
Well, at least do that then.
Okay, I'll meet up with the others and let them know what's got planned.
Yes.
Yeah. We've obviously with school coming up again soon. We've got to really get down, and some of the group are always a bit.
Right. Well, there is that, but the business is still the business.
Of course. It's very important to me. It's very important to you.
Yes. Now, on that note, she says and gets up, I had better go and get all the shopping taken care of for the whole day. We are running low on a lot of different things.
Oh, yes. I might be popping back in a bit later. Could you buy stuff to make some cookies with? I'll try and pay you back the difference.
Yeah, of course.
So I promised everyone I'd make them cookies.
Oh, what a good idea.
I'm known to have them occasionally.
Nice.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's basically. Yeah, that's pretty much all for Jasmine.
Yes.
We get to see her awkwardness and the fact that somehow she is actually quite conservative. Oh, God. There you go.
Yes. So, the... cough. So, after you've had breakfast, everyone, is Astrid back yet?
Yeah.
All right. Agnes, when you are about to head off, your dad stops you and tells you that
wrong, Dad?
yes, you haven't been home 3 days straight. And
Yes, so?
well, the point here is that we don't actually want you to leave again until you are going back to school next week, because that kind of behavior isn't all right, not letting us know where you are.
Well, I was at Julius, and Nils get to be out more days in a row. Why don't I get to?
Because he at least lets us know where he is.
Well, I texted you. It's not my fault that you never check your phone or you can't figure out how it works.
You could call us.
I didn't think about it. I was allowed to stay out last summer.
Yeah, because last summer you remembered to let us know. That's the whole problem here. Alright, I'll let you go, but you gotta keep us informed.
Sure. I'm going over to Jasmine's.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Dad. I love you.
Love you too.
Gives him a big kiss on the cheek and very big eyes.
Yeah, that he kind of melts. You realize that you just won that one.
She is kind of smug walking out of the door.
Yes, definitely, and she has good reason to, because that was a pure win. So you do get outside, and as you get downstairs, you see a car leaving. It's a car you've seen before. It's the white van that took you and all the others out to that horrible haunted house.
Crap. Agnes sort of, goes behind one of the hinges, pick.
Yeah, one of the hedges. Hedges, yeah.
Hedges,
yeah.
To see if it holds still.
No, it leaves, drives around the corner when you get outside. It goes away.
Okay, and then she texts the others like, "Hey guys, you remember when we were in the haunted house helping Oscar? The same guys just left from around my block. Have you seen anything weird?"
And you're sending that to everyone, basically.
Yes, just like group chat.
You get a text from Jonas saying, "Oh, that's weird. I hope they're not spying on us."
Charlie immediately answers, "No."
Like Charlie, it's just like nope, nothing here.
No, I'm not meeting up with people we've seen before. What are you talking about? No.
Perfectly innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong here.
I was just worried. I'm pretty sure they didn't see me, but I'm just gonna go around and see if it still drives around here. So Agnes puts her phone back in pocket and sort of sneaks around the corner to see if it's still there.
No, it's left. It's gone away.
It's left.
Yeah. All right.
Well, the main thing to draw from this is the fact that now clearly the Shadow Court knows where Agnes and her family live.
Yeah, not so good.
Maybe we should convince her. Maybe she can convince her family to move house.
That's probably not gonna happen.
No.
I think you get another text from Jonas saying maybe we should ask around the court to see if someone can keep an eye out on your house. I mean,
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Is it alright if I just dig around? Make sure?
fine by me.
Can
So
you,
Do you want-
go ask for me?
Do you want backup?
Yeah, but I'll hide in a tree until then.
All right, I'll text the others that we're meeting at your place.
Thank you.
I'm already on my way.
And then Jonas texts everyone that we're meeting at Agnes' place instead.
All right. So everybody meets up there instead, I take it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. No problem. You get to Agnes's place, and it looks perfectly ordinary and normal when you get there, obviously. Well, weren't you going to go, Aya? Sorry. Aya, are you there? Oh,
Mic
that might
problems.
be why. If you've been talking and we couldn't hear you, you have been quiet for a little while. Yeah, for the ladies and gentlemen of the viewing audience, this is a service announcement. We have a mic problem. Aya's microphone seems to be on strike. Hopefully,
I mean,
she will
Aya has the
eventually.
gremlin's flaw.
Yes, she definitely has the gremlin's flaw. Eventually, we hope that we will have the return of Sunny.
Yes, you do.
And well,
Meanwhile,
Yes.
would I be able to craft something chimerical to watch over Agnes's home?
Probably yes, but it would take a while. It wouldn't be a simple jury rig, really. That making something like that would probably take a little while.
Yeah, but just asking to.
Yeah, certainly you could. You could make a chimerical surveillance system of some kind.
Hello.
Chimerical
Hey!
light.
We have Aya back. And you were saying, sorry, Emil?
Chimerical light bulb. Always watching.
Yes.
I like a little flash grenade.
They were actually pretty handy, though.
Yep.
I have one left, and I will blow it in your face, Sonny.
Why? What happened?
Just for shits and giggles, really.
I think you're hanging out with the wrong people.
No, with the right kind of people. Keep on doing it.
You know she wants you dead too, right?
Huh? Who are you talking to?
You. She doesn't like she.
Can't hear you. Sorry. You're not important enough for me.
Oh wow,
That was such a she thing to say.
Yeah, it was. Right. Anyway, you guys make
Well,
it.
I'm sorry, Coos. Go
Wow.
find your dragon.
You made it over to.
I had,
Oh, sorry, Astrid.
no, it was an idea I got from Charlie's wanting to make something that looks over the place. Is it possible to use Trick of the Light to make the house number to appear the number, a wrong number?
Oh, you
of the
mean
building?
like chicanery or something like that, or legerdemain?
Yeah,
Yeah, certainly,
chicanery, Trick of the Light.
absolutely.
So that it's a little bit harder for them to find.
Yep.
where shit
Basically,
is.
instead of them seeing it as a 79, they see it as a 77 or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, that's definitely possible.
I just have to remember.
You want to do a bunk first? You have plenty of time, so you could do a big one.
That is true. Yeah. Basically, Agnes is gonna go to 2 doors to the left,
Yes.
and just kind of loud telling everybody, "Oh, guys, you remember wrong. I actually live over here."
Oh, right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll. That makes sense. That's not a huge bunk, but that'll give you an improvement of 2 points for your difficulty. So it's a difficulty of 6.
Difficulty of 6. It's chicanery and what I have to roll.
What does a roll
Oh,
consist of?
yeah. You roll your art plus your realm in this case for the So it's chicanery plus scene.
You don't have scene.
No, I don't have that, so I can't.
Then you can't do it, unfortunately.
Then never mind.
No problem. No problem. And I see what it is you've written, Aya, but so basically what we're assuming is that you're also heading over to Agnes's place, but maybe being there a little bit late. Is that it?
He also has animals to take care of.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, no problem. So yeah, you are heading over there, but you're just gonna be arriving maybe 5 or 10 minutes after everyone else.
Yeah, He does write that he has to go home and
Yeah, no problem.
give the pets something to eat.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. And we get to see the others arriving, basically, one at a time, to where Agnes lives.
What sort of time do we arrive?
I'd say it's around. Well, you were supposed to meet at the summer court at 9 o'clock, so let's say it's around 9 o'clock.
Sure.
Hey guys,
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
have
Morning.
you seen? Hey Sunny, have you seen anything more, Agnes?
No, just the white man driving by as if it's been staying here and sort of having a lookout.
So spying on you, basically.
I'm not sure because I only saw it drive away, but I do have a feeling that that's what's going on.
Didn't seem like they were parked somewhere.
No, it was just driving past, but slowly, and then around the corner, and then they were gone. So I didn't see them parked. It's yeah. Basically, I'm just really worried that they're going to do something to my family.
Yeah, I would be too. In fact, I think we should all probably consider at least being on lookout for white vans around our house.
Well, I can take a look backwards for you if you want.
I'd really love that.
Yeah. Where did you say they came from and went to?
At the support stand road.
I'll,
Over there and then down there around the corner.
I'll go to the sidewalk where she pointed out and then take some kronos and look backwards. See if they have actually been parked there, just randomly driven by. That means, let's see, 3 dices.
Oh,
No successes.
Well,
It happens.
I think there was just they just drove by.
What about you, sir? Can you sniff something out?
Well, they were here. He says they were here. I can smell that troll. Ugh. The blind one.
Which one of them?
The blind one.
Oh, Khan. Yes.
Yeah. She's been here, and she's been here for a while.
Can you tell where she went around?
Can you tell what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You trace her footstep. Where was she sitting most?
Oh, but she's been standing. He goes over to a place. She's been standing here, walking back and forth on the sidewalk a little. There's a car next to her. She's probably gotten back into the car and driven away.
Is it the same white van that we were shoved into?
Yeah.
I figured. That means it's the crazy lady who were driving it, I'm guessing.
Smells of old cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the smell. Ugh.
that is really disconcerting.
Definitely.
Someone might be pissed off that we took some of the buddies away.
Maybe.
Right.
Well, then they shouldn't be assholes. Then we wouldn't have to.
That might be, but we still disabled one and kidnapped another one.
This is true.
We should go to the summer court and ask if they have any sort of magical protection, or the winter court for that matter, just a court, and see if we can set up some sort of magical protection.
Well, they did promise us when we first changed that they wouldn't try, even if they knew where we lived, if we gotten into their hands first. But I think all bets are off about now.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it alright if I stay here Just making sure that they're not coming back.
Yeah, but you probably shouldn't be here alone.
That's true. I mean, I'm not gonna fight a full car of bad guys. I'm basically just gonna hide here, and if they come back, then I'm gonna sort of, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm worried.
If you want to stay here, I'm leaving Sir with you. His bites hurts,
Thank you.
as you saw on Crimson's legs.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Puppy power!
And if anyone comes around, to stay behind Sir and call us or text us or something.
I will. Thank you.
I get to be the knight in shining armor?
You get to be the pooch in fluffy armor.
Damned. I want shiny armor.
And if you overfeed him, he'll get slow. Just warning you.
I'll try to remember. But so you can be my knight in shining armor.
Yay! I like you.
A coffee cookie.
Oh yeah.
Treat. Treat.
If you're gonna need it, then here's the cookie I got yesterday. That needed.
Oh, thanks. She puts it in her bag.
It's one of the
Hey,
healing. It's one of the healing cookies.
Sonny looks at the cook seriously. There's a reason I called you Sir.
He wags his tail and looks very happy.
Right, summer or winter?
The one that's closest.
That's a good question. Which one is closest?
Summer.
Let's go to the summer court then.
I mean, we needed to go there anyway at some
Right.
point.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, Jonas, I made you this.
What is it?
It is an armor, can't you see?
Yeah,
Charlie
looks
holds
like
up
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing that since it's chimerical, you would have had to make it look like some kind of, I don't know, like denim vest or something like that.
I was actually thinking denim vest.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then of course, it being chimerical, it's actually a piece of counts as light flak armor, so it gives you an extra 2 points to soak.
Nice. Thanks. I don't quite know what to say. Thank you.
Yeah, try not to ruin it before I make something better.
I'll try my best. I think my mom has a vest that looks like this.
Charlie stares at Jonas for a bit of time and then just shrugs and walks.
But I mean, I'm really thankful for the armor, though.
Oh, brilliant! That's so fucking good.
Sonny slowly looks at Jonas. You know, that might actually have been his.
Right. He puts it on. What?
You can match your mother now.
Well, I'm gonna match her when Pride comes around anyway.
Oh, you're going?
Yeah.
Cool.
You coming?
Of course.
It's a date.
That whole place is going to be an explosion of glamour in any case.
Joan,
Yes?
can I actually can I cast Creeping Shadows on Agnes before we leave?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll just pull her aside. And,
Yep. You want to bunk it?
yeah, just let me see what bunk is for autumn.
I feel so spoiled.
You are.
Taken care of. Thank you,
Of
God.
course we are.
Let's see. Yeah. I'll see if I can find some kind of would that leaf on the ground somewhere.
Yep, easily.
And then I'll just take a handful and ground them up and throw them over Agnes.
Yep.
While I start doing
Yeah,
a slow dance around her.
Yep. Oh, with a slow dance around her as well. Let's give you 3 points for it.
Awesome. Is that Autumn and Actor?
Yes, it is.
Wouldn't it be Autumn and Faye?
Oh, yes, sorry, it's Autumn and Faye. Of course, she's she's
fine.
Faye.
That gives me an extra dice, so
Yep.
that's fine.
Yep, there you go. Ooh, that's nice. That's 2 successes.
Yeah, and that actually that gives Agnes 2 lower difficulty of any stealth roll.
Ooh, nice.
Of what?
Stealth roll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This. No, actually, it's the other way around. When she's stealthy,
Yeah.
it raises the difficulty to see her by 2.
By 2. Oh, all right. Yeah. Still, that's that's just as good. Obviously, just a slightly different mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If
no
I
problem.
just stand still, nobody will actually, unless they're looking. See her?
Yeah, they have to actually actively look for you.
Yeah, they do.
Sweet.
All right.
Then we move to the summer court.
Yes, you move to the summer court where, when you arrive, there are people there, but not many. It's early in the day, obviously.
I think, by the way, on the way there, because I imagine it takes at least a few minutes to get there,
Yes.
Jonas will look at Sonny and say, "Hey, do you have any plans this evening?"
Feed the ferrets. Actually, let them run around the house a little.
Would you mind if me and my mom came over?
He looks a little puzzled. No, but now I'm curious.
Basically, I asked her if she could describe my dad to you, and you could draw him.
Ah, alright, sure.
Thanks. He gives you a shoulder bump.
You're welcome.
What? You're not going to ask about whether he wants to go on a date while you're at it? Sorry.
Why are you sudden interested in having your dad drawn?
Because a lot of emphasis has been put on she lineage as of late.
Ah. You want to see what lineage that is?
Yeah, and maybe if I had an image, someone old or attentive might know who it is.
Like Vigo or Stefan or anyone who was around that time.
Exactly.
I get it.
Right. You guys arrive at the summer court while you're talking.
Yes.
And as I said, it's almost empty, but one person who is there is Thomas.
Oh,
Hi, Thomas.
hi.
He comes over to you guys and one at a time basically gives you the biggest bear hug any of you've probably ever had in your lives.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Thomas. Oh, okay. Ow.
He was pretty much like that, yes.
It's good to see you out and about.
He says it feels good to be out and about. The only problem, of course, is my wife. But I'll work on that.
Why?
Because she's not happy about me having not been home for several days in a row.
Oh. Right.
So right now I'm sleeping alone in bed and she's with her mum. That is my worry to deal with, and I will.
What did you tell her that you had done?
I told her that I had been off making money, and she said that that was all fine and dandy, and I should have told her.
Yeah.
I'm a bad liar. I'm a really bad liar.
Well, I can help you if it is.
Well, that might come in handy, actually. I would appreciate that, because, yeah, it's either that, or I'm going to have to drop some glamour on her and explain the whole thing to her after I've woken her up, when she realizes that and he smirks as he says this, when she realizes that her husband is blue and horny.
I don't think the last part will make her terribly sad.
If it comes on top of me being blue, it might.
Well, obviously she waited too long. He steps out of the way.
Oh my god, yeah. He swings, not, hard, but that would have been a stinger on your shoulder if he'd caught you, but you preemptively step out of the way.
He knew that would come, so he got away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually have something a little more serious to discuss with you.
Sure, I'm listening.
We found out earlier today that people from the Shadow Court have been, shadowing Agnes's house.
Oh, damn it.
Is that something they normally do, or should we be worried because we did just take 2 of theirs?
I think we should be worried.
Jonas swallows and then asks, what should we do then?
I should go and beat up whoever it was. Do you happen to know?
So sniffed out a blind troll.
Oh,
And
Karen.
the owner of the van is that weird Mary thing.
Right.
I don't know if it's her driving, so I could only suss out one of them.
Right. I'm gonna see what I can do about that.
Do you think the rest of our families would be in danger too?
No, I think we would know already if that was the case. They must have somehow figured out where she lives.
Well, you should still be kind of careful. It's come to attention that they are trying to get trolls to join them without, actual consent.
Oh, right. I guess that's a problem then.
That's another worry. And Jonas is Echo, by the way.
Oh, right.
And Jonas looks around to see if anyone's nearby.
Other than Thomas, you mean?
Yes.
Let's see.
As in within earshot.
Yeah. Let's say that. Yeah, let's say that the Eshu, who's sometimes there, Abu Hassan, let's say he's there.
Oh. Then Jonas whispers, I assume you've been told about the circumstances of what happened with Julian.
Yes, I have. It's very disconcerting because it means it might still be on me.
Which is why it might be a bad idea for you to go there.
That is a very good point. But I know someone who can. I can call in a favor.
I think Agnes would definitely appreciate that, as would we all.
Yeah, no, I'll call in a favor, and this will be solved. Don't worry about it.
Are there any wards we could do just for in case?
No, that's not the kind of magic we really do, and that would be more like the finger wagging, spell flinging actual mages.
And they don't like us much, do they?
Well, they like us way too much. That's the problem.
Crazy psycho stalkers.
Right. Well, thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
I'll text Agnes right away. And he does.
Yeah. And Thomas basically, he nods to all of you, and then he goes off to call in his favor, whatever it is, with whomever it is.
I think Jonas looks to the others and says, I really wish there was more time to celebrate at some point.
Celebrate what?
That we got Thomas out. I mean, he's just gotten out and we're already having him deal with something icky again.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's nothing new.
It seems to starting to become the norm.
Just gotta keep fighting. And he seems to perk himself up.
Right.
Yep.
So we should plan for our next move, right?
Yep.
Should we get Agnes here first?
Or go to her place. I mean, had my father been home, I wouldn't have left it either. If they had been stalking around there.
Yeah. I think Jonas texts Agnes and says, would your parents object to a big study group at your place?
She texts back that most definitely not, because they actually want me home. And I already told them that I was going to Jasmine's to do, I don't know, whatever. But my dad's a school teacher, so he would definitely approve it.
Then perhaps we should plan our next move at your place.
Definitely. Just come over and, I'll wait for you outside, because if I'm at Jasmine's place and suddenly there without Jasmine, it's going to be weird.
Good idea.
So you head back there, basically.
Did we need to talk to anyone here first?
Well, Sonny would like to check in on Cecil.
Yeah, I think Jonas would too, before they leave.
Yeah, when you ask around, you're told that Reinhard took her home to his place so that she wouldn't be alone.
All right.
Right.
And Agnes just quickly texts her dad if it's alright that she has everybody over.
Yeah, definitely, that's fine.
Thank you, Dad. I love you.
If someone were to mention the fact that this seems to be the upcoming thing, that they're basically planning to spend the evening over there, then Jasmine will break the news that her parents expect her to help out at the restaurant tonight.
Oh, I have plans tonight too. We're just going to plan our next move at Agnes' place.
Okay.
I mean, we still have the most of the day, right?
Oh yes. It's around. By the time you would get back to Agnes, if you left right around now, it would be 10:15 or something.
Yeah, okay. Well, if no one else has anything to do at the summer court, then I suggest we go to Agnes' place.
Did it seem like that Thomas knew that the hamtastic bacon was dead?
It wasn't brought up, but it's a good bet that somebody would have informed him, yes.
Yep. Oh well. Let's get going.
Right. Let's go.
More than talking to the others, he also don't get anywhere without walking.
Yep, and I think, like it's been suggested, that we should take our second break here, and we will be back with the last somewhat less than an hour of Copenhagen Dreaming in just a moment.